Hello everybody and welcome to, I think it's episode 8 of Stiga NHL Hockey World with Chris and Luke. I'm Chris and here's my son Luke.
Hey.
And we're here just to finish off our teams that we've got in our collection so far. I think the last episode I quickly gave a brief description of how we've painted some of the teams that are only available from Stiga at the moment. And over the last probably couple of years we've been a bit frustrated with the fact that they haven't provided new teams for some of these older clubs and what they're currently wearing. So we got to the point where we thought we'd just change them ourselves. So we ordered the same team, but we painted them. So it started with Ottawa, who we had in the original set, which was the original jersey they came in several years ago. And then Stiga actually did put out a new white version of that with the new emblem on the front, but we've used that and we've painted them. They're home colours, so they're red, white and black. So they were white, and they were the first ones that we had done. Let's turn around. So you can see that it's pretty much replicated what they wear at home now. So that is the Ottawa Senators. So now we have Ottawa home
And Ottawa away.
And they're away. Okay, and so from there, we went on and the Arizona Coyotes, who I ordered a new team just recently.
You did?
Yeah, in their, what Stiga currently have available in their away, which we had, but we didn't have the maroon on the shoulder there, so with the paint, we've
We had
made
to try and make our own.
Well, the making our own was a little bit difficult, so in the end I just found some maroon paint that was pretty much close enough to what they wear, the colour that they wear, and so we painted Arizona their home uniform colour. So they look pretty cool. So that's the rear of them. And so basically all you have to do when you are painting what's already there, the most important part that you have is the actual emblem. So that's at the front, and in this case they had on the shoulder as well. So the tricky part is obviously negotiating your way around those emblems without actually painting over them. So that takes a bit of patience and also to a steady hand. But if you do make a mistake while you're painting, it's okay. You can just let it dry and paint over it with the colour that should have been there. But around the emblems, that's where you have to be really careful. So that is the Arizona Coyotes. I told you I was going to say that. So now we have those guys both home and away. So from that point on, it kind of grew, and we thought, what else can we do? So looky who we got.
The Florida Panthers.
So the Florida Panthers, and I've left one in the original state, how they come, which is their old away version. And to make a home version, we've just painted over that with the appropriate colours. And we have a home version of the Florida Panthers, again, having to negotiate around the emblem on the front and on the shoulders. But that looks really cool. So we do have the full set of the away as well. So we do have home and away now for the Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay, looky. Who we got next up there?
The New York Islanders.
And the Islanders, we couldn't resist after the season that they've been having so far this year. Obviously, originally, the Islanders come in their away uniform, but with a little bit of paint and a little bit of magic, we've come up with their home uniform. So you can see the detail on the shorts. And of course, we just get the images off their website.
Of Google.
Yeah. Or even off their own New York Islanders website, or whoever we're doing. And again, just painting around the logo is the tricky part. So they're the New York Islanders. So we now have those home and away. All right, who we got next, mate?
Carolina Hurricanes.
So the Carolina Hurricanes, we actually made a little bit of an adjustment to their home jersey as well, because originally the home ones don't come with the red on the shoulders, which they currently wear. So we did that as well. Just put a little bit of red on the shoulders. So that is what their home looks like now. And so basically that's what they come looking like from the pack. So there's no red on the shoulders. And painting them to their current home uniform. That's how they look now. So, as you can see, if you get the right paint and you take the time to do it, they look really good. So that is the Carolina Hurricanes in home and away. Alright mate, who we got next?
Now we have the Nashville Predators.
The Nashville Predators. Now these guys, I
Look
reckon these
awesome.
look great. So originally, well, the latest version of Nashville Predators that Stiga set out a couple of years ago was an old away version. So we ordered another away version like this, and we've painted over them. So here's one that I'm in the current process of painting, the last guy for the Nashville Predators. I'll just put this one down.
Are you gonna do another coat for him?
Yeah, so you can see that the yellow that I originally got was more of a creamy yellow, which wasn't quite right. So the other yellow that I had, I painted over with it as well. So just putting him down for now, that is what the Nashville Predators look like home. And I reckon they look awesome.
Yes, they do.
You pick that up okay on the screen there. So there's a bit of white trim that goes around, I think, which makes it look really good. So yeah, basically, he's half done, this guy here.
He looks more of a mustard colour.
It is a mustard colour, so it wasn't quite right, so I wasn't happy with that. So getting the yellow that suited the Nashville Predators home was pretty important. So they're the Nashville Predators. Just about done, they'll be just about ready for the table soon. And looky who we got finally there.
Our last team is the Edmonton Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers. So, as you probably are aware, the Edmonton Oilers come like that, which is an old away version.
I hate that version.
Yeah, that's okay.
Don't like them.
So we've made an improvement. This guy's currently getting painted, so he's just about done. I'll put him to the side now. So now they've gone from this to this, their current home uniform. And you can see there's a fair bit of detail involved in this. And out of all the ones that I've painted, these ones have probably been the most tricky, just because there's lots of lines.
Stripes.
Yep. Lots of stripes, and you need a steady hand for that, that's for sure. So that is the Edmonton Oilers, which look pretty cool. Okay, now I just want to quickly remind you of the paints that we used for that, just so that you can, if you're interested in doing it yourself, you'll have an idea as to what we use. So, the different types of brands that we have, there's Revel, Humbrol, and Tamiya. And basically, anything that is an enamel paint works best. You probably don't want to get a water-based paint because it's going to be too many coats before you can actually cover up what's existing on the figure. And Lucky, do you want to explain to everybody what we use to paint them?
Okay. We use little skewers and toothpicks.
Right, so the skewer for bigger areas. So if I was to paint this guy, I'd use the skewer for his helmet and for the large areas on his body. And
the toothpick for the stripes.
That's right. So the smaller bits and the more intricate parts, I'll use the toothpick. You can get him nice and tight with those toothpicks because they've got quite a fine point on them. So that is the paint that we use, enamel paints, and the skewer and the toothpick, which work best to do those little intricate bits and pieces. So, as you can see, we've really added to our collection by spending a bit of time and painting these and coming up with new versions and home versions of the teams that haven't been updated by Stiga. So I'd be encouraging you, if you're really keen, just to get those paints, spend a bit of time painting, and you'll probably find your own team that you actually support may not have the home version, so it might be a good idea to start with your home team. So till next time, hope everybody keeps enjoying the hockey, getting down to the business end of the season now, 10 games to go or so, and we'll see you next time. So see you later everybody.
See ya.